Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is September the 11th, 2020, and this is our Chainlink price prediction update in the market to where we're going to try to find out where the trap is trying to take Chainlink. Is he trying to take the value of this currency higher? Is he trying to take it lower? We'll talk about that today on this video. On top of, we'll look at how he performed against our last forecast in Chainlink, was on August the 25th. So you are at a good location to get some beneficial information that you can utilize in your understanding. Make sure you hit the like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification because, again, we want to make sure that you all stay updated and you get the notifications of whenever we see any changes in the market for the cryptocurrency space. So now let's talk about Chainlink. Again, last time we did our video in Chainlink was on August the 25th, 2020. You guys can see our forecast was for the market to get some weakness. Now, initially, Chainlink didn't do that. The market maintained price on that ascending line. And we talk about that on August the 25th, that the trap can literally hold that line and move higher in price. And look at it. It almost followed that ascending line to a T. It's not a surprise. It is not difficult. It took that one line for you to see that this is where the market is going to go. So we definitely hit our objective on our last video for Chainlink that we did on the 25th of August. And if you were to still be into the market today, instead of 13.68%, and let's say you got out right now, you'll be up 17.84%. That's profitability taken from the trap and given right back to you. It's not that hard. It's not that difficult. Don't let no one else tell you otherwise. So what changed? What occurred into the market that would give you a heads up that this market trend that Chainlink was following broke? What day did that occur? If you said September the 2nd, you're right, because that was the day that the trap broke the trend. So that day, you should have been a little bit more vigilant into noticing, okay, the market has changed, because we were following this ascending line to a T, but then on the second it broke it, and it broke it lower. And that's why we're still seeing a weakness into the market now. So you could have had at least 13.68 in the market in Tron on the 3rd. I think we had our TP right here on our last video, about 7.3% profitability. So you have 13.68, 7.3, or 17.35. It's all profit taken away from the trap. That's our objective, is to take the money back from him, and he's trying to take our money. It's just that simple. So let's get rid of this. And now, seeing that the trap broke the ascending line, we don't need to keep it there no more. We need to take that line and place it somewhere to where it's more useful. Where could this line be that is useful for us to utilize? Where? If you said we could use that line for a restriction point, again, you're right. We're going to take this line and we're going to place it around $13. That area has created restriction. So let's look at it. Let's go ahead and move it. So here we are. This area is creating restriction. Now you might ask, why would you say that? It's because he has shown us on numerous trading days consecutively that 7-8 trading days the market in Chainlink tried to break above $13 and it hasn't done it yet. So that again tells you that the market in Chainlink is still in a phase of weakness. Now, as we go forward, that doesn't mean that it's not going to break out of that phase into one of strength. Okay, let's just draft a line right here and see what the market really is doing, because you can see that here that Chainlink came and touched this other ascending line. This is the actual trend into the market in Chainlink. We bounced from that area and now we're coming back higher. So this area is the area of concern that we all need to pay attention to in Chainlink right here. This is where we need to take note of how the market trades. Okay, we need to see strength on that line and weakness here. If you see weakness here on this restriction area of $13 in Chainlink, we know the market's going to go down. If we see strength on this ascending line, we know the market's going to go higher, and vice versa. So let's not make it difficult. Okay, so currently the market in Chainlink is definitely trying to break this $13 to the upside. And when you see here on the 4-hour chart, you're still getting that same type of idea. The market in Chainlink is not extremely weak. And for us to see that trading around $13 is positive. That's very good to see. And then again, on the 3-hour chart, we don't see that much emphasis from the trap to substantiate that he wants to lower the price of Chainlink. So for us, we're going to play some strength into the market in Chainlink on this particular forecast, right? Now, we know that the market in Chainlink is in an uptrend generally on the daily chart. So that's how we're going to continue to play this market here. But we have to keep in mind that $13 is restriction, right? So we'll have to TP some of this market right there around $13, which will still be about 5% profitability, because we want to play ahead of the game. We want to be ahead of him. So for him to bring the value of Chainlink up here to $13 would be 5.14%, excuse me. So we'll TP the market in Chainlink at $13, but ultimately we might try to, I can see another restriction area at $14 as well. Okay, so this is our market. The only thing that we need to be focused on and look at is $13. Okay, right now when you look at on 4-hour chart, 3-hour, we don't see that much weakness, hinting that we're going to continue to go lower at this time. So that's why we're playing the strength into the market in Chainlink. And then again, the overall trend into the market in Chainlink still want a higher price. So that's why we're going to continue to show the strength into the market in Chainlink as of this moment. Now it's your turn. That's our forecast. We want to know what your forecast is for Chainlink. Higher, lower, what do you see? Give us your perspective. I mean, give us your perception as to where you think Chainlink is going to go. And also tell us your TP price. Now, it's on you. Make sure you maintain a profitability, and I'll talk to you all on our next video.